Hi, water signs. Welcome to my intuition tarot. Water signs, I'm going to do a love reading for you. I'm going to do a reading for people who, are in a relationship. Then I'm going to do a singles portion. Then I'm going to do a no contact portion. I'm going to try to keep this short, guys. So we're going to get right into it. This is for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, guys, so let's get right into it. So let's see the overall energy for the reading, for the what's going on. The overall energy is what's going on in the connection right now. Then we'll see what's influencing the overall energy. Then we'll see the major next move this person will make. Your person is, what's the major next move in your connection? Then what will help or hinder this connection? And then how will it move forward? And a possible outcome, okay? So let's look into this for you. Then I will give you oracle messages at the end. So first, let's look into the overall energy. What's the overall energy of the connection? The Nine of Pentacles. So you guys could be, even if you guys are together, you guys could be acting single. It's like in a connection, if you're in a, because I was really doing this for people who, are in a connection or know of a, say for instance, you're in a connection, but it's not going so well or whatever, but you sort of kind of feel like the person is your person. This reading is for you. So I kind of feel like there's a single energy. One or the pair of you is considering yourself single at this time. So there is a single energy right at this time in in this connection. Whether you guys recently separated and you're not together, but there is a single energy here as the overall energy. Let's see what's influencing that energy. The Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups says what's influencing that situation. I don't like to bring third party in, but I feel like it's a third party and you guys separated as a result. Or it could be a lack of, you know, you guys going out and enjoying yourself and you feel like, you just want to be on your own. But why do I feel? Because that single energy is crowning the reading. And what's influencing it is the Three of Cups. So maybe a third party, and the third party could be anybody, maybe the family, the brother, something worked, something came in the midst, a third energy came in the midst of this connection and caused the single energy to be taking place in this connection at this time. Yeah. So the Three of Cups is here with the Hierophant. So if this was a marriage, I kind of feel like a third party kind of compromised the structure of this connection. Let me put one more clarifier on that because I don't always want to just, see it like that. Or I think you guys probably, in order to, what's influencing the connection could be you guys want to reunite and bring back the structure and come out of that single energy as well. Let's see. Yes, so the Two of Wands here, it's almost like someone kind of stepped out, looked out, thinking that the grass was greener. It's kind of what I'm seeing out of a connection. Maybe you guys were committed, maybe you guys were even married. It's kind of what I'm seeing was influencing. Let's see what's the major next move or turning point in this connection. Whether one of you will do or the pair of you will do. What is the next major turning point in this connection? The Two of Pentacles. So I think that as a next turning point, maybe one of you could want to return and the other one is kind of weighing up, should I or should I not? Or maybe the pair of you is now the next major turning point is, should we bring this back together or should we just, let it go in totality? I want to clarify that. Why is the Two of Pentacles the next major move or turning point in the water signs connection? Why is the Two of Pentacles the next major move or turning point in the water signs connection? Yeah, look at that. The Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So I wonder if somebody's choosing between two, or you guys really now the next major move is either do or die. Do we work this out or do we completely, if it's a marriage, do we divorce? Or if it's a commitment, do we separate? I feel the major next move is going to be decision. It's you guys have a decision to make. Should we stay in this or should we just totally move? Let me see. I want to put one more cards because I want to make sure somebody, it's not a major move, is deciding between two persons. And it could be on either side, right? Because I'm just looking at the connection. I just think you guys are giving it deep thoughts now with this Page of Swords here. I see it as you guys now. This could be the mutual energy, right? Because it's major next move. You guys are really picking it apart now. The next major move. What should we do? Should we come back together or should we let this go? Let's see what will help or hinder this major move. If you guys stop the conflict, stop the fighting, stop disagreeing, stop one-upping each other. Let's see how will it move forward. The Seven of Pentacles, still that energy of, okay, I've invested so much in this relationship. I have a feeling that this is a connection that have been around for a little bit, right? The next, how will it move forward is you guys still deliberating over, should I continue? I've put so much in this connection. And it could be you, it could be you, viewers, that's thinking this. Should I continue with it? Or the next person, either of you could be thinking, or both of you could be thinking this. Should I continue? I've invested a lot and I didn't really see the fruits of my labor. Should I continue? Let's see what's the possible outcome for this time period. And I'm looking at this in a month period. So we're at the 16th of April. This is through the 16th of May, right? The possible outcome is the King of Pentacles. So you guys could get this connection back onto stable ground with, if you guys are not married yet, you guys could be getting married. If this was a marriage, the marriage could be getting back stable. But let's clarify that before I jump to that conclusion. Why is the King of Pentacles the possible outcome for my water signs? Why is the King of Pentacles the possible outcome for my coupled water sign? Why is the King of Pentacles? Yeah, you guys gonna reunite. I know for some people don't want to hear this, and obviously you know that you don't have to do it. Not because the cards are saying that you have to do this, right? But it is saying that you guys are gonna reunite and it's gonna become stable again, or it's going to become committed, or the commitment is going to come back, or at the very least this might be after the deliberation with the Two of Pentacles here, and they're really taking notes what we should do. Maybe one person is going to come forward and ask if we can do this. Can we do this again? Can we reunite? Can we get back the marriage? Can we be stable again? Is there any possibility of that happening? So let me give you some oracle messages, guys, and then I'm going to move on to the singles, then I'll move on to the people in no contact, okay? Let's get a few oracle messages and see what the oracle messages has to say about this connection. But I know it might be hard for some of you people to believe, and you're probably saying, I'm not going back to anybody. Of course you don't have to, especially if the person did you something dirty. Why would you? But this is just me reading the cards. It might be for one person out there that really want this to come back together, or at the very least one of you are going to ask the other person would you mind giving this another go, right? And promise something stable. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Maybe that's what the connection was lacking. Maybe you guys didn't have any playfulness. Maybe you guys, didn't do anything fun and it became lackluster, right? Let's see what another oracle message say. Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. So there's one of you guys in the mix that is a full-blown narcissist, right? So that could cause a problem in the connection too. And I hate that term because it's so loosely used. And then fork in the road. Well, this card came upside down. Is it upside? Was it? Yeah, it was turned over, so I have to upright it. A fork in the road. So the fork in the road could be that when someone come around and ask to reunite, maybe one person is turning it down. This person don't know whether to go back because maybe there was an influence of a third party, or maybe that influence of the third party is still there, and that's what's causing the fork in the road. I'm going to clarify that card. Why is the fork in the road here? Why is the fork? Oops, one card come out. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups? Somebody needs to master their emotions. Or a King of Cups could be the fork in the road. When this person coming back for to reunite, maybe there's going to be a King of Cups on the scene. You know what I mean? It could be you, my viewers. Maybe when this person come back around to you to offer you this, reunion and to get this thing back stable, maybe there's going to be maybe that ship already sailed with the boat going away because you have a King of Cups on your trajectory. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here? Yeah, death and rebirth. Could be an end to the old cycle of the way things doing. or the fork in the road could be that you guys need to bring back love in the situation, a death to the whole sit and a rebirth, or this is just death to the whole relationship because a new person is on the scene and you're going to have a rebirth with the new person, a king of cups. Let's clarify that one more time. It's almost looking like when things are coming back together now, there's a fork in the road now, or if this person is coming back to you, my viewers, now there's a fork in the road because before you were single, but now there's a, you know, a new sheriff in town, right? It could be that. Let's see one more card. Yeah, is there's an end? It could be an ending in the old cycle and a new beginning. And now this time you guys are gonna master your emotions. But it could also be you're gonna end out this cycle when this person come back because now there is a new person on your trajectory. You know what I want to do? I want to ask you, is this a new person that my water signs are going to be considering, or it's the old person that they're going to start a new cycle with? It's someone that's, pulling on your heartstring. I feel that it's a new person. It's a water sign because two water sign coming out. Doesn't have to be, the person could have watery traits or water in their chart. But when this person, somebody in this connection is going to come back around to offer a reunion and to get the commitment back. And I feel like by the time this person come back, there is someone new that's pulling at your heartstring. And that's why we saw the Two of Pentacles. How will it move forward? Because there's a choice to make now, because should I stay with the old or go with the new? Is kind of what I'm seeing from this reading. So that's what I'm seeing for you, my coupled water sign. Let's move on to my singles. Just bear with me a second here. I don't want to have a whole bunch of different decks using, so I am just using the same deck. So let me quickly shuffle these decks, and I'm gonna give it a little shuffle, and I'm gonna look into my singles. Where are you now? Is there anyone on your trajectory? And what that person would be like, because, somebody could be on your trajectory, right? But is it someone that's, viable, or someone that's coming for, something stable or whatever? Give me a second, my dearest water sign singles, so I can just give this a real little shuffle so you guys don't get the same energy from my coupled Scorpio or people who knew of a connection or whatever that case may be. Let's give it a little shuffle, and then we're going to do you. Okay, guys? Same treatment. I'll give you oracle messages at the end. And remember, my coupled Scorpios, if that reading resonated in any part, please consider giving me a like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on with another reading for you. Okay, guys? Okay, singles, let's see where you are now in finding love. Are you open? Are you avoiding love? Or are you just leaving it to the universe? Let's see. We're going to put that at the center of your reading, okay? And then let's see who is on your path. Let's see if we can get an idea of who is on your path. Let's see what's their intentions, because you want to know their intentions, right? What are their intentions? Oops. What are the intentions? What are the red flags or green lights? So let's see if we can pick up on any red flags or green lights from the onset. And let's see how will this move forward. And then a possible outcome, okay, for this new person. While I'm at it, you know what, guys? I'm just going to pull out your oracle message. This way I don't have to stop to do that. Let me pull out all your oracle messages. Just be patient, guys. I know, it's like my kids are alphas and they don't have any Gen Alpha, and they don't have any patience. None whatsoever. That's not a language they speak. So let's get you your one oracle message. Okay, guys, I am ready finally. Let's see where are you now in finding love? Are you open, looking, avoiding it, or just leaving it up to your universe? Let's see where you are at the center of the reading. You're looking, I kind of feel like with this Hermit card, you're right now, you're scrutinizing people. I don't know if you have a few people in your mind and you're picking them apart, like kind of trying to figure out what it is. I know the Hermit card is a card of seclusion. Maybe you're not getting out there, but because I see you so steadfast on the lantern, that light in the lantern, maybe you do have somebody in your mind's eyes, and you're kind of right now, you're kind of picking this person apart mentally to see in your mind to see if this person would be someone, appropriate to move forward. So the Seven of Swords is here. So I kind of feel like you're coming up with a strategy on how to make your to date, right? This could be you coming up on a strategy of how to possibly ask this person out that you're seeing in that lantern, or just a strategy on your dating in general, right? You're shining a light to see what are my best, options for meeting people, what are my best avenues. Let's see who is on your path. Who is on your path is the Nine of Swords, which tells me that you have probably have a person in mind, but this person is keeping you in your head. This person is keeping you up at night. Maybe that's why we see that Seven of Swords with that Hermit card, because maybe there's someone that you maybe don't trust. You feel like this person is a little slick and you're wondering, you're up at night. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Swords here for who is on Scorpio's path? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Yeah, you could be just up at night because you want the wheel to turn in your favor. Maybe you're probably tired of being single and you're probably wondering, when is the wheel going to turn in my favor? Or when am I going to stop meeting jerks? I want to meet the right person, because all that I've meted before is people who just kind of ghost me and, kind of do a sleeky deek on me right there. When am I going to meet the right person? Or maybe you do have somebody in your mind and you want the wheel to turn in your favor with them. Let's see what will be their intentions coming into this relationship. Oh, they want progression, though. They want forward movement in the connection. This is a lot of passion, too, right? But I feel that they want forward movement, right? And that's why I see the wheel up there turning in favor, right? So let's see. Why is the Eight of Wands here for what this person wants from the connection? Why is the Eight of Wands here for what are this person's intention? The Queen of Swords. So they want forward movement, but I feel like this person is going to be no nonsense, right? I think they want progression, but if that's not what they're met with, I feel like they will cut out the relationship. This person is a no nonsense. This person probably, the Queen of Swords is somebody that has been separated before, possibly hurt before, right? This could be a widow. So she or him, gender neutral are the cards, right? Not gonna take any BS, right? If you come with any funny duddy, this person will cut you out. So this person mean business. How will this, let me see, what are the red flags or the green lights of this person? The Fool. I feel like this is more it could be two things. The red flag could be that this person fly by the seat of their pants. They are, they do things on a whim. They don't think about anything. They're very free spirited, whatever come what may. Or the Fool could be saying the green light is that this person is coming to you devoid of any baggage. This person could be emotionally healthy at this time, emotionally available with that Fool card, right? They're not coming to you with any baggages from past relationship or anything like that, because I feel like this person mean business. Let's see, why is the Fool card here as for what the red flags or green flags are. Yes, this person is the Seven of Wands is here. So this person is a little guarded, though. And we saw that with the Queen of Sword. This person is, even though this person is coming in with no baggage, but they're still guarded, right? Even though you think that they're free spirit, they still have their boundaries. So this person is coming to you. This person have boundaries, even though this person is coming to you, look like they're clean, right? They have boundaries. So that's how you will know this person. How will this move forward? The Two of Swords. So you come to an impasse at some point when you're moving forward. Why is the Two of Swords here for how Scorpio singles? The connection that they will be getting in. Why is the Two of Swords here at some point in the connection? The Page of Swords reverse is all, what I'm seeing is almost maybe they feel like they don't know enough about you. So it's almost like the Two of Swords is here to say, oh, I don't know much about you, so I'm not trusting this. You're not an open book, so let me guard myself. Maybe I should let me stop that. I kind of see the Two of Swords in this depiction as no entry, right? So how it will move forward. At some point, this person is going to kind of hold back because they feel like they don't know enough. It's like they feel like they're going into uncharted territory. Let's see what the possible outcome is. the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. So at some point, you might have a little old back, and then I feel like it would move forward again, right? Let's see. Why is the Ace of Wands here as the possible outcome for my single Scorps? Single water signs, not just Scorpio, for Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Why is the Ace of Wands here? The 10 of Wands. So it's like you guys going to put the burden down of whatever it is. Maybe you feel that you don't have it. You're going to put that down, and you're going to have this passionate new start. I do want to clarify that though, because I don't know if that's saying that you're going to put this, it's too burdensome because you don't know too much about this person. You're going to put it down and have a passionate start somewhere else. Let me clarify that one more time. The Lovers. Huh. I kind of feel like there's a little bit of quandary, like, should it does this, because the Two of Swords is there, does this person have somebody else? Does this person love me? Because there is a question mark there, right? Because this person feel like they don't know enough. So this person love you and they want a passionate new start, but they don't know if they're going to burden themselves. You know what I want to do? Is this passionate new start with this love for this connection, or there is a choice here to make? No, I think it's for this connection. They do love you. They have feelings for you and everything like that. I think is you're going to put down the burden of that overthinking, because we even see the Nine of Swords up there. I think you're going to put down the burden of overthinking and stressing, wondering if this person is the real deal. Wonder if you know enough about this person. I think you're just going to go for it with that Ace of Wands, because you have a lot of love and attraction and passion for this person, right? And I feel like you're gonna take the plunge. Let's see what your oracle messages say. Single water signs. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Oh boy. Why is that? Is it deception? Why is it that they're not showing their true feelings, or they're just outright deceptive? Why is the deception card here? I never like that card. The Hierophant. I wonder if this person could be telling you they're not married, but they're married, because we have the Hierophant here, right? I wonder if this person could be telling you they want something serious, but they don't, right? Why is the Hierophant here and the Deception card here? Give me one card for the Hierophant and the Deception card. Yeah, this person is a Knight of Wands. They may be coming in telling you that they want something serious, but in truth and in fact, they are a Knight of Wands, right? Because the Fool card is here, so they could be very well free-spirited. One more card on that. Yeah, I mean, it's pointless too. The King of Wands. Let's see, such contradictory energy. Maybe the deception is that you're overthinking it, that maybe this you don't know this person as an open book. Maybe you're thinking they're a Knight of Wands, but in truth and in fact, they're the Hierophant, the King of Wands. They're a stable person. I'm going to get you an advice card, guys. Don't worry. Let's see what the other cards say. Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication problems. So that could be it. Maybe there is just, it's a lot of miscommunication and stuff like that, and you're reading into things too much till you're becoming, you're creating, you're in the theater of your own mind, coming up with things that possibly is not there, right? And it says, because look, it says this is your soulmate. This is soulmate, right? Let me get an advice card for you, only because it go that. I think you're not going to trust this person. Maybe you're going to see signs that maybe you feel like this person is a Knight of Wands. This person is flighty. This person is a fool and stuff like that. And maybe you're not going to trust it. But I kind of feel like this person is the real deal. The soulmate cards is here. Let's see. Give me an advice card for my water signs and for my water sign singles. Give me one advice card for my water sign singles, please. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant here is to say as an advice, stick to your norms. Let this person show you that they're structured, that they're committed, right? Don't let them lead you down a path of willy-nilly, and you don't do that either. Don't, stay with tradition, meaning don't sleep with this person on the first date. Don't, and I mean, I'm not opposed, no, I'm not downing anyone that would do that. I'm just saying the Hierophant as an advice is stick to your norm, and this relationship will work out very well. Be traditional when it comes to this person, because if you go willy-nilly, this person will have a tendency to go that route too, because this person have an into free-spiritedness with them too, and if they feel that you're cool with that, they probably will do that. So stick to the norm, and this relationship could work out very well. So that's what I'm seeing for you, single water sign. I'm going to quickly do a 4 card spread for people who are in no contact at this time. And I'm going to leave the reading for you guys here. Okay. I figure I will group the elements because I have a full-time job and a lot of other things going on. And I'm right now doing the money and finance and career reading, and that's so long. So it's like, oh my God, I don't think I can do 12 zodiac love sign again. It's a lot of energy, guys. It takes a lot of energy. I come home from work. By the time I get home at 7, I feed my kids at 9, and I'm doing this. It's a lot of energy. But I love to help you guys out. So that's why if you like that reading, guys, please consider giving me a like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time I'm on with a reading. Okay, guys. So let's get into my no contact folks. Let's see how that is going. People who was in a relationship and either you got ghosted, the person went no contact, or something happened in the connection and it leave you guys are just not communicating at this time for whatever reason. Let's see what their thoughts, their feelings, and their possible action they will take, right? And I will give you 3 oracle messages just like I give the other groups. Okay, guys? So I know, pulling these cards up and reshuffling is probably such a pain for you guys to wait, but such is life, right? I can't have tons of tarot deck, but I can't really pull the cards. Okay, so let's get right into the no contact, folks. People who are not in contact or barely speaking at this time. What's going on in your person's thoughts about this connection, obviously. What's going on in their feelings? What are the possible actions they will take? And then I'm going to give you the 3 oracle messages just like I did for my singles and dating group. So let's, and coupled group, I should say. Let's give you an oracle message here. And we're going to wrap this up. What are in their thoughts? The King of Swords. So they're very cold and calculating at this time. They could be coming up with a plan or want to communicate, but it's going to be cold and calculating, right? So right now they're ice cold. They're a little icy. Why is the King of Swords here? For what's going on in my water signs person's thoughts. Why is the King of Swords here? This person is using logic above all things at this time. Yeah, the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. So what 2 opposing energies here, right? The Page of Wands is so free spirited, and the King of Swords is so cold. You know what I think here, and this could be in your thoughts, water sign. You feel like this person right now. You should probably cut out this person because I feel like you're seeing this person of nothing more than a Page of Wands, not at your level. Because remember, the King of Swords is very intellectual, right? They're very, educated too. They're often in the field of medicine. They're often doing something in a profession. They're lawyers. You know what I mean? They're negotiators. So, seeing somebody if they're seeing somebody, at this level, page level, they just want to slice and dice that person. Obviously, I don't mean literally, guys. I just mean like they don't have any time for this. I mean, it's like a mosquito, around your ears, and you just want to like squat it away, right? Yeah, this person wants to, right now, this could be in your thoughts, water sign. You want to isolate yourself from this person because you see them as a Page of Wands. You want to cut that person out. Flip the energies, guys. If it's not your energy, is your person's energy. What's in their feelings? Yeah. The 7 of Swords. This could be your feelings. You feel somebody's not trusting another person right now. A person, one or the 2 of you, or flip the energies, is seeing this person as being very deceptive, very sneaky, not on the up and up, right? In the feelings is what one person is thinking, I feel. Or the other person could be thinking to come back your way, but still have someone in, in hiding, right? Let's clarify. Why is the 7 of Swords here in my water signs person's feelings? Why is the 7 of Swords here? Flip the energies, guys, if it doesn't. Yeah, the King of Cups reverse. Oh, my deck was upright. Yeah, it's almost like this person is coming, back, maybe coming around in their feeling to come around, looking like they're all composed and like they're the King of Cups, when in truth and in fact, they are hiding something, right? They're not on the up and up, but they might come to you presenting like the real deal when they're coming back around, or this is in their feelings to come back around, being so composed, when in truth and in fact they're hiding things. They're not coming with the. Let me clarify that one more time. Why is the Seven of Swords and the King of Cups here in my water signs person's feelings? The Ace of Wands reverse. So what I see here is that this person is controlling their emotions, right? And because of that, but I feel the deception here, they're controlling their emotion and acting like they don't have any feelings or any desires, but in truth and in fact, they do. And that's why the Seven of Swords is here, right? They're pretending not to feel and care at the moment, and they feel like, the Ace of Wands is like they don't want any new start, but in truth and in fact it's all an act. They are composing themselves, and that's the deception, because they're making to believe they're okay, but with the no contact. But I don't think that's the case. What's in their thoughts? The Two of Pentacles. So I think with the Two of Pentacles in their thoughts, maybe they're um weighing up their option. Maybe they have another option. It could be. But I feel more that it's that they're weighing whether to come back to you or not. Let's see. Why is the Two of Pentacles here in my water signs person's possible thoughts? I don't know what I did with this deck. What a mess. It's all on the upside. Some are turned over. Some are... I'll just get through it. It's all on the upside. Let me just... Oh, God. This is what a mess. Okay, why is the Two of Pentacles here in my water signs person's possible actions? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Yeah, they're thinking whether or not to come back to you, come rushing back to you. They're weighing up their options. Should I come rushing back to my water sign or not? So that's what they're weighing up here. I want to get an advice card for you before I give you the oracle message. Can my water sign trust this person that they're in no contact with? If this person were to ever return, can my water sign trust this person? I don't think so. This person will leave you out in the cold again. There's this person, there's something sneaky about this person. This person is not on the up and up. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? For if my water signs can start. Yeah, it is probably have a third party, and the Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. This person have another person somewhere in the background. Don't trust this person. Your oracle cards say new love. A person has stirred your romantic feelings. It could be this person. It could be that person have a new love in their life. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Yeah, this person is probably still playing with options to see who they want to be with. Blessed. So why is the blessed card here? Why is the blessed card here? Or this could be you have new love, my water sign. New love could be on your horizon. So it's kind of telling you that new love is on your horizon, so you don't have to deal with this person. I remember we saw that in your other reading where this person might be coming back, but when they're coming back, it doesn't really matter because I feel like you have a new sheriff in town. Why is the blessed card here? Yeah, you're going to be blessed. I think that the new person coming in is going to take you out of any wallowing you were doing. It's going to be a blessed connection with this new love is what I feel that's coming in. And I feel like this person might be entertaining someone else. Let me get you an advice card. What's the advice for my water sign in this situation? What's the advice for my water sign, please? Don't trust this person, because the Eight of Swords is to stuck. It's a stuck energy, but it's also lack of trust, right? Don't give this person any access to you. It's kind of what I'm feeling. Take it how it resonates, my water sign, and do as you may. But this is the message. So that's what I have for you guys. If you like this message, please consider giving me a like, share, and subscribe. and hit that notification bell so you know the next time I'm on with a reading. I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.